And thank you very much for joining us on the Grim Reaper Show. We have a special guest, a co-host, who's going to be working alongside myself, and we're going to be producing a number of conversations on our platform. So, without further ado, look and learn from the other side, YouTube. We have Grandad. Hello, Grandad. How are you?
Hello, Grim Reaper.
How are you doing, my friend?
Yeah, not too bad this
Excellent.
evening.
Excellent. Now, what's the idea of this is just for our listeners and also for your viewers who will be listening to this radio transmission once you've uploaded it. We're running some practice pilots at the moment, and I've just been talking in general terms about what the Grim Reaper show is. Now, I'm glad you've joined us because, as I said earlier, we're going to be hosting some shows. The idea behind it is that there'll be you and I, of course, and another from the UK auditing world. Also, maybe some independent musicians. And of course, we've got our friends over in the States like Fake Mike Real News, who is more than willing to come over. Plus, we've got the option for syndication over in the States and affiliation with a number of different sources so that we can get our shows published over in the States and link in with some of the stations over there as well, so we can reach a variety of audiences and no topic will be barred because we've got that wonderful thing that isn't on the mainstream, such as Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, etc. And that's freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is not hate speech, is it, Grandad?
No, you need your freedom of speech. You need to be able to talk.
Yeah, about different subjects, but we don't want people being racist or homophobic or anti-disabled in any way, shape or form. We want to make sure that everybody has an equal right, and we follow a code of ethics, which is basically respect and to have adult conversations.
Yeah, that is correct.
Now, I know we have a special guest coming up shortly who's going to be in conversation with both you and I around the work that they do within the UK auditing. I'm not going to say who it is just yet because that would be grossly unfair on the number of people who are queuing up to come and support us and to get into conversation. But you and I have discussed the format in a way. So
yes, we did. Yeah.
So we've reached upon an agreement. Would you say? No.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, I have sent a few emails out already, but like I said, there isn't no particular order at the moment, but it's as and when at the moment.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, we're available at different times of the day, as a general rule, to do some recording. It may be difficult 9 till 5, Monday to Friday for myself because being working, some of us have to do that. Some of us have the luxury of being retired, or unfortunately they're not able to work for whatever reason. However, because we have a rather strange sleep pattern, we can also accommodate our friends from the States because they're anywhere between 5 and 7 hours behind us. So that makes life a little bit interesting for us. When they're available, we'll be available in the small hours of the morning, which is when a lot of the work is being done behind the scenes between us.
Yeah, I'd just like to add, I hope the people what's in the UK and other parts of the world what do know me, that I am not not looking for them. It's the fact that I'm actually doing things through the night. So it's very, very hard for me to be about during the day.
Right. So, as I say, you and I have sleeping patterns which are unnatural, shall we say.
It is now.
As we move forward, of course, things may change. But for the time being, we are available at different times of the day. We'll do our best to accommodate, and also hopefully at different times. Now, just to clarify for your listeners on your channel, and also for the listeners on the Grim Reaper radio show, because this will be something that we will be putting out early on when we go live, is that we have a freedom platform. Unlike in the States and in Europe, some European countries, we don't have the right of free speech. We have the right of freedom of expression within the UK, which is slightly different. And the only place where you can actually have the right of free speech is at Speaker's Corner on a Sunday morning. And as we've seen in recent months, the police have been cracking down on people's rights there because they've been accusing them of forming a gathering because of what they're saying and the fact that people have stopped, which is quite within their legal rights, to stand there and listen, maybe ask questions, and in some cases, heckle. We don't have hecklers because this is just between you, me, and our guests. We don't have any interruptions from any outside situations because no one will be able to use a chat facility while we have the conversations, which makes it a lot easier. We'll get hopefully some real, honest, down-to-earth information from people. No subject is off limits. We have recently did a test on a conversation around, does religion have a place in today's society? That was the topic, and it was an interesting conversation between myself and Grandad. He was a little bit surprised and he thought, no pun intended, oh God, what's he just done? So yeah, we could have a conversation like, is there life beyond our galaxy, our universe, our planet, and are we being watched, and if so, by whom?
Oh,
we know we know the authorities are watching us, hence the reason why we got a free platform. So, moving forward, this is an open invitation to everybody who listens in and watches Grandad's Look and Learn channel on YouTube. Please contact us if you're interested in coming on the show. If there's a conversation that you wish to have which fits into free speech and freedom of expression, then by all means contact us. We will have that conversation with you, and we can also, it'll be recorded, so we'll be able to put it out on air, and we can also add it to our auto DJ, which will allow it afterwards just to trickle over while Grandad and I are doing other things. We do plan on hosting live shows where our listeners can contact us via a contact form on the grimreaperradio.com website. However, I got that wrong. It's the Grim Reaper radio show.com. See, even I make mistakes occasionally. Although I might have said it right, and then you got it twice. I don't know.
Right, and also I'd like to add that there will be no editing whatsoever.
Oh, it will go out in the raw content.
That's correct.
this is the reason why we ask for people to be respectful of each other. If it's natural for you to talk about in a certain manner, that's fine. Whatever the subject is, we don't have a problem with that. We're all adults. We are not snowflakes. If there is something which is said which is a little bit cutting, very close to the bone, we will ask for it to be reworded at a later date rather than in its original format. However, we won't edit it because we don't believe in censorship at all.
That's correct.
So whatever the subject, whether it be, is there life on Mars? Is there anybody watching us? And if so, who? And there will be no topic.
What's your thoughts on Christmas?
Well, if you really want to know, I can tell you, but you'll have to wait and see.
That's correct. Right.
Because we'll discuss that in January.
Yeah.
Listen, Grandad, I'm going to have to go back to the original recordings that I was doing and promotions. It's been fantastic talking to you. Thank you for giving us both this platform on your YouTube channel. And I'm going to leave the sign off to yourself, but I'm out of here. Bye for now.
Right. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for listening, and I hope you're going to enjoy.